Chevy Equinox. So I'm trying to change my starter. There's the new starter, right? Oh, what is this? I'm trying to change my starter. There's the new starter right there. There's the old starter right there. So this is what I would recommend you do. First thing, move this out of the way. You know how to do that. Disconnect the positive. I put a glove over it so it doesn't touch anything. Disconnect throttle, fuel, the fuel rail connector, the manifold pressure connector, the high pressure fuel pump connector. Disconnect the nut, the screw that holds disconnect the screw that holds the dipstick to the manifold. Push them out of the way. Disconnect the vacuum hose that goes to the throttle body. Move that out of the way. Under the bottom. You go under the bottom. The vacuum pump. Where did I put it? Where did I put the vacuum pump? The vacuum pump is up here. I just punched it out. The vacuum pump is connected right here on the oil pan. The vacuum pump is connected on the oil pan. You got to move that out of the way. Once you move that out of the way, you get an extension. Right? You need like a 15 and an 18 and a 16. Just get a 15, 16, 17, and 18. Keep all three of those. I don't know which one it is. You're going to need all of those. 15, 16, 17, and 18. Those are the three thingamabobs that you need. You also need an extension because you have to reach over, use the extension, reach over the starter to remove the bolt that goes on top. And the bolt that's on the bottom is accessible. I don't know if I'm showing it right here, but this is where the starter goes. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, the starter goes up here. But like I said, you're gonna need your extension to reach over the starter from the bottom and then take out the bolts. Fish the bolts in. Fish the extension piece with the your 15, your 16, or your 17, or your 18, and get the thing out. And then the bolt for the freaking screw that holds the thing in, that holds the cable, is a 13 millimeter. I use the 1/2 inch, which is not the right thing to do, but so you need a 13. Get a 13 all the way up to 18 and just keep those with you. Of course, you gotta have a 10 for everything else. So this is the starter. This is the starter bottom bolt. The bottom bolt has an 18. The top bolt has a actually that I took out a bolt that I'm not supposed to take out. I took out one of the transmission bolts. And actually both of the starter bolts are like a 16 or a 17 or something like that. What's this? This is a 16. So both of the bolts for the starter are 16s. I mistakenly took out this 18, which I think is a transmission bolt. But it ain't no big deal. I'll put it right back. So yeah. So the starter goes right there, right under the oil filter housing. So hopefully I'll put that back in. So I have to put it back in. I gotta go to work tomorrow. There's the transmission. There's the transmission bolt I took out by mistake. These are the two grounding wires. The transmission bolt that I wasn't supposed to take out is right here. These are the grounding wires, and I guess this is whatever triggers the starter to start. So I'm looking towards the driver's side of the car now. This goes in like swole. Wait a minute, what the heck? Oh, okay, got an extra bolt on it. Came with a bolt on it. Okay. The one I'm gonna use the one that came with it because the one that came with it is brass. It seems not to corrode. Of course, did I tell you that? Yeah, I disconnect the battery. Yeah, gotta do that. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. So, let's fish it in there. Fish it in there. Let's put this bottom bolt in. Just to hold it in place. I don't want to work too hard. This one is the easy one. Let's put these in. They're pretty tight. I mean, they don't give a lot of wiggle room. Come on, you little rascal. Okay. Yeah. Almost. Yep. Yep. Okay. Looks. All right, that looks like it's gonna work. So let's put that in. Put that back in. Okay. And so let's see what this bolt size really is. It is no. It is no. It is yes. What size is this? I'm not gonna make it too tight. I want to fish in the top one also so that it goes in straight and I can maybe turn it with my hand. Oh, shoot. My battery is low, so it may have cut off a while ago. So I'll put in the top one. I'm not finished putting it in yet. I'm gonna tighten that up. This one is the starter bolt is size. I can't see. I'm getting old. It is size. You know, for some reason, Cobalt decided that they didn't want to make you see the numbers too good. 15. Let's see what this other one is. Is it a 15? Yes, it's a 15. Okay. So what was I using? I was probably using a 16. Yes, I did. Get that out of here. So it's two 15 millimeter bolts holding it. The 18 millimeter one is for the transmission. I should have just put that in while I was there. But anyhow, once you get the vacuum pump out of the way, everything is working better. Before I was hurting myself, about to hurt up old injuries, trying to do that. But yeah, now I'm good. So it's a 15 millimeter, 215s. All right. My battery is about to die, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to say much, but I had to remove the air pump again because when they sent me the new starter, it had 2 of these bolts on it, and I only took off one and left the other one, so I couldn't really fish on the grounding wires properly. So I had to take it off, take both of them off, put the grounding wire, put the both grounding wires next to each other, and just put it bolted back up again. But you know, if you do it from the bottom or do it the way that I recommend, it won't take too long. But if you do it silly, like I didn't know what I was doing, I broke my thing here, broke my dipstick. Sorry. Anyway, bleep that out. But the yeah, so far so good. All right. So you see the new starter down there, shiny and chrome. Witness me, okay? So now I reconnected my battery and everything. Let's see if it starts up. If my battery lasts, I can start it up and you'll be able to hear the car start up. Let's see what's going on right now. and chrome. Witness me. Okay, so we're back. Hopefully everything is good. I just did that. I got to do my stabilizer link because that one popped off, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm probably going to save that for Saturday morning. Thanks for listening.